got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. Last game for the Hornets, the loss to Chicago and the Bulls in the Windy City. Here's Black. Wembanyama left side. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
Here's Ingram. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Back to Ingram. Takes the 3. That one doesn't drop. And so White will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Screen by Gafford. Kicks it out to Leonard. Misses the 3.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Wembanyama way outside. Powell right side. Just 5 to shoot. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Pass to Thibault. Now here's Leonard. Over Thompson. That's short off the rim. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Powell outside. Ingram deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Thompson. Shot on the wing. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Outside for Jackson. Back to Thibault. Philadelphia moving the ball around. The 76ers with another miss.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
And stolen by Thompson. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The offensive rebound. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Gafford.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Here's White to the paint. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That'll be a jump ball.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Wembanyama, a screen. And it's Ingram missing.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
White drives in. And stolen by Wembanyama. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Black. Still yet to score. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Powell feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6. Wembanyama left side. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
3-point.
Wembanyama's got 7 points.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. A really high-quality shooter.
Yeah, that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Hornets leading by 5. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought it in.
Now here's Powell. And again, it's Charlotte with a three.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. As far as Brandon Ingram goes, Coach believes that space is the key. He told me, quote, if we can close the gap, there aren't as many tools that he can go to, especially if we have a second defender to throw an occasional arm out. Percentages drop quite a bit in those cases. Kevin?
Thank you, Allie. Powell outside. Fires the three. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. White looking around. Right side Jackson. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Just like his pops, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Charlotte leading by 4.
Substitution on the court.
Black with it. Scoreless thus far. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Outside White. Outside for Jackson. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Nice play by Jackson Jr. Just taking what the defense gives you.
It's stolen by Kuminga. Down low. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 6. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Charlotte Hornets. It's stolen by Kuminga. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Number 31, Tijon Salah.
Ingram outside. Tries the spin move. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
An aggressive take from Ingram inside, earning the whistle in the process.
So, GA Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hogs, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
Now here's Ingram. They set the screen. Goes up on the wing. Bagley with the rebound. The 76ers trail. Outside White. And finished off by Bagley.
How about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Out to the wing. Hits it out to Allen. The 3 hits the three-point bomb. And the Hornets lead by 2.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
To the middle. Outside, Kuminga. The steal. Inside. Puts the move on. Got a piece of it.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Outside, Mathurin. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Charlotte. There's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Salon. Ingram outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nobody near Allen. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kuminga.
Substitution on the court.
It's stolen by Kuminga. 1:12 left in the first quarter. Mathurin for three. Rebounded by Allen.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
George looking over the floor. Over Mathurin. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So both teams making some changes here. There's 45 seconds left in the first. Schroeder outside. And a wide open look for Mathurin. And a miss there on the triple. Charlotte leading by 4. Outside, George. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Five on the clock. Back to Jackson. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And so it's Charlotte with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over.
The Hornets, 18.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hornets?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
The #1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
And here's Schroeder to the inside. And finished off by Bagley.
Oh, that's great TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Allen outside. Rebounded by Isaac. The 76ers trailed by 6. Mathurin for 3. Hands it from downtown.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
The drive by Allen. Wiggins outside. It's up a 3. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Here's George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. RJ1 defensive stat that teams are tracking these days, deflections. Why do you think that's so important to him?
Well, it's a measure of your activity and disruption. Even if you don't get the steal, messing up the flow of a team's offense can be so impactful.
Outside Mathurin. Pass to Kuminga. And there's the drive. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Hornets leading by 5. Wembanyama looking it over. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Does Wemby even need to jump to dunk? No. Must be nice.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Over in the corner, Kuminga. Pass to Isaac. Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Keontae George picks one up.
And Isaac really continues to intrigue you. A 6'10 forward who's just got great agility and can be a nightmare in transition.
And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season their worst record in over a decade. They're hoping these new additions can help.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Charlotte leading by 5. Outside, George. Pass to Thompson. Higgins outside. Outside for George. 4 on the clock. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Leonard from 3. Drills the three-pointer. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Pass to Wembanyama. Fades back. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And stolen by Thompson. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Kevin?
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Thompson outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside, George. Now Thompson. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Thompson's got his first bucket in this one.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Kicks it out to Leonard. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Over in the corner, Isaac. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the Hornets making a change here. Here's Leonard. Off the inbound, no good.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Wembanyama up top. 11 points in the game. The 76ers trailed by 4. Now Leonard. The putback. Isaac. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. It's Ingram on the wing. Fires from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Outside, White. Pass to Thibault. Up top, Leonard. He's got 7. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Hornets making a change here. Pass to Black. Shot clock at 6. Now Ingram. The 19-foot shot. Rebounded by Gafford.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Offensive rebound. And Gafford throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And what an athlete Ingram is. Elevates up in the air with such ease for the dunk.
Some solid defense from Ingram.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Fires high post. Hurdle. Out to Powell. Launches a 3. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And the 76ers making a change here. The 76ers trailed by 4. Pass to Thibault. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Thibault. Shoots over Powell. Thibault can't get it to go. Ingram outside. Screen by Pirtle. On the wing, Thompson. It's Black in the corner. Here's Ingram. Out to Thompson. Three-pointer. No good on the shot. Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Mathurin. Bagley the screen. Mathurin attacking. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And strong off the bounce. Mathurin will keep coming. This kid is willing to challenge you. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Powell on the wing. There's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Powell's got his second bucket of the night.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And so it's Charlotte bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. Back right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Schroeder surveying the floor. Pass to Thibault. Shoots from the block. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
It's Ingram on the wing. Looking to get it going. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The 76ers trailed by 5. So, RJ, when you think about Jaren Jackson, defense is the first thing that comes to mind, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Triple J is a force. He's a perennial candidate for all defensive honors, and I'm glad I didn't have to shoot on this guy.
Inside, it's Black in the corner. It's Thompson off the drive. Count it, good. And the Hornets lead by 7.
So fast of foot on the run. Sear, tough to catch.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Substitution. Number 31.
Outside Mathurin. Knocks down the 3 ball. Mathurin's got 6.
You gotta love this guy's confidence. Mathurin wasting no time firing away.
Pass to Powell. Here's Salon. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
3rd quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Thibault on the wing. Back to Schroeder. 76ers moving the ball around. Pass to Thibault. To the paint. And it's Mathurin missing.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Stolen by Jackson. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. Outside Mathurin. And he goes in for the dunk.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Ingram wide open. Drops in the tray. Ingram's got his 2nd basket.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the 2nd. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Pass to Jackson. The fadeaway. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And he can hurt you with his jumper also. Jackson's confidence is rising after draining that one.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his 1st foul of the game. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Powell. 6 points for him. High post try. Rebounded by Isaac. And so White will bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a 5-point game. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his 1st foul.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
3rd quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And stolen by Wembanyama.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter.
The Hornets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Jacks up a 3. White, good. White's got his 1st bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Zero hesitation on the arc. If White has a clear angle, he's taking the shot.
Pass to Wembanyama. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. With the clock winding down. And Wembanyama throws it down.
A big night for Wembanyama is a career night for most players.
Pass to White. And he drops in the layup off the glass. White's got 5.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And here is Powell. Outside for Wembanyama. Shifts over Gafford. And there's another one for the Hornets.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
Pass to Powell. Now here's Thompson. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Daniel Gafford.
The craftiness on his finish helped Thompson grab the whistle on that play.
And Leonard has it in the corner. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
And the Hornets making a change here. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
The screen from Thompson. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. And here's George for 3. That shot misses. The 76ers trailed by 3. Pass to Leonard. Over Thompson. And it's Leonard missing.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
The screen from Thompson. Charlotte again missing.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, we thank you very much. And the Hornets making a change here. George with the ball. Pass to Wiggins. Allen outside. Back to Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. And again, the Hornets missing.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Jackson with the screen. On the wing, Jackson. For the lead. Thompson with the rebound. Outside, George. And stolen by Leonard. To the inside. Outside, Mathurin. And here's Leonard. 14 points for him.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into foul.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Yeah, it wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them a lead.
Now George. Trying to get something going. Kicks it out to Allen. Sinks the triple. Allen's got his second bucket tonight.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Out left to the wing. Bagley with the ball. Now guarded by Purdy. And here's Leonard from 3. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Thompson looking for an opening. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
The Hornets have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early. And Philadelphia making a change here. 1:16 left in the third. Outside Mathurin. Here's Jackson. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Jackson's got the lead up to 1 now for Philadelphia. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. .102 left to play here in the third. Now here's Ingram. He has 6. The 19-foot shot. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A true scorer's attitude. Ingram knows where he needs to be on the floor to get his shot.
30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Shoots a fader. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
You can see the work that Jackson has put into his game. He's come into his own on the offensive side of the ball.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Offline with his 3. Outside White. He gets it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the 76ers.
55. The Hornets, 54.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Charlotte trailing. Ingram outside. Bagley with the rebound. Now the 76ers with it. Outside White. Outside Jackson. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Wembanyama with it. Picked up by Bagley. Wembanyama, right side. Easy money for Wembanyama.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Outside Jackson. Baseline try. Here's Bagley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And it's the fearlessness of Bagley that earns him these calls. Plays with such ferocity.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Pass to Wembanyama. And he elevates for the slam dunk, and Marvin Bagley did not like that.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
On the wing, Mathurin. Wembanyama high post. Over Bagley. And Charlotte again with the bucket. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Hornets?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflection.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Ingram outside. Shoots it up. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
It's White on the wing. And there it is for him.
With the pace he plays at, White should look to use the mid-range more.
Hornets leading by 3. Here's George. Ingram left side. 5 to shoot. Releases. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
And they go to the intentional foul. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Some changes here for the 76ers. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. Coach wanted to see more urgency when it came to closing out on shooters. He said, quote, right now we're jogging at them on the perimeter. It needs to be a sprint to run them off the line. We'll see if the guys have it in them.
Allie, thank you so much. Black with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Allen, right side. Black with it. Rebounded by Gafford. And here's Schroeder. And Leonard has it in the corner. To take the lead. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Now Black. On the wing, Thompson. Screen by Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Powerful finish. Jakob not taking any chances in tight.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 3. Here's Leonard. He's off from 17 feet. Here's Black. Allen outside. It's Powell on the wing. Takes a shot at the elbow. Poke loose. It's stolen by Thibault. To the middle. Back to Leonard. Pass to Gafford. Left side, Leonard. Over Thompson. Leonard, no luck. Hornets leading by 3. Here's Powell. Thompson outside. Here's Pirtle. Covered by Gafford. Here's Black. No good on the 3.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Now here's Leonard to tie it up. Pirtle with the steal. Thompson with it. Powell right side. Allen outside. Shoots it. And again, the Hornets missing. The 76ers trailed by 3. Outside Leonard. Can they get it? And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
And a guy any team would love to have. The quiet confidence of Kawhi has worked throughout his career.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
And here is Ingram. And Benyama. Isaac rips down the board. Now Leonard. The 3 goes down. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Benyama. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
If Wemby wants to be one of the greats, this is where he will be judged. And what a big shot to add to his resume.
Rebounded by Ingram. And Ingram has got the ball here for Charlotte. Now Powell. Wembanyama fires. And down goes the 3.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And Philadelphia making a change here. Outside Leonard. Driving in. Idle on the wing. Another chance. Leonard shooting him up inside.
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
1:25 left to play in the final quarter. Now Wembanyama. Clock at 6. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. They lead by 1. Here's Black. 6 to shoot. Outside Ingram. Releases.
And arguably the game's most versatile defender, Leonard can legitimately guard 1 through 5.
He has the talent of the greats. It's just, can he dominate late game like all the greats have? Wemby getting it done.
Powell outside. Now Wembanyama. It's in.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Rebounded by Ingram. So it's the Hornets now. Black with it. So it's the Hornets picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.